Hello, I'm Rosie McGovern with your ESPM Spotlight on Kevin Kirk. On June 21st, 2014, St. Peter Marian lost one of their most loved teachers, coach, and friend to a tough battle of cancer. Mr. Kirk taught at SPM for 38 years, and he coached the cross-country team for 33 years. His impact on the community will continue for many years to come, and it is our job as guardians to keep his legacy alive. You're about to hear from some people who are close to Mr. Kirk and will tell you about his role in their lives and throughout the community.
He took a lot of pride in his job. He was always a prominent figure, not only being a great teacher and AP teacher, but also with track and cross country and all that stuff, and just always around if you ever needed him. I just think that he was the strong and silent type. So he was laid back, and he wasn't really in your face about getting all the homework done or all the readings done, but he was more about, getting the life lesson out of it. So yeah, he was a bigger picture kind of guy. No, he did leave an amazing legacy. I mean, there's not going to be another Mr. Kirk, ever. He was such a unique and powerful figure, but also so, subtle and humble.
I met Mr. Kirk my freshman year as a student here at St. Peter Marian, so that would be the fall of 1978, and the fall of 1979, Mr. Kirk started a cross-country team, and I participated on it. It was a club my sophomore year, and I was on the first varsity squad my junior year in the fall of 1980. He would go to the ends to work with anybody to get him through school. If you were having a tough time, he was there to listen. So he was just overall a real quality man who wanted the students to succeed academically and athletically. Mr. Kirk loved cross country, loved what it did for the person mentally and spiritually as well as physically. He believed in coming in tune with your body. He believed that you worked your way through if you were ill to keep running. He didn't care if you were fast or slow. Everybody was a quality athlete. He just was completely down to earth and believed in the message that St. Peter Marian possessed and lived it.
He's just one of those people that when you have him as a teacher, he makes the occupation look appealing, because you see someone like him and you realize that you can kind of relate to students and kids on a normal level, and you can laugh and you can come to work every day with a smile on your face. And he was involved with extracurriculars and cross country, and he was so devoted to that. So sometimes you think of teachers as just being so one-dimensional. So when I had someone like him, it was like, wow, he's cool, he's a family man, he's smart, he's funny, he knows about life, I can talk to him, I feel like he would listen to me, he respects me. So he's one of those teachers that honestly inspired people like me and Miss Marshall to be a teacher, because he's not just good, he wasn't just good at what he did in the academic field, but as a person overall, he's someone that you aspire to be and that you respect a great deal. And he's just left such a legacy on anyone that's ever had him. Everyone that I know that's graduated that had him has nothing but amazing things to say. So it's just, we're lucky to have had someone like him in this community, for sure.
I taught next door to him for many years, and when I would be giving a test, I could hear him teaching, and I loved to listen to him because he had such a knowledge of English and such a love for the subject he was teaching. He was an incredible mentor. My own daughter was on the cross-country team with him, and it was such a healthy organization. I used to say it's probably one of the healthiest teams in the school, I think, because he had the kids cheering for the last person to cross the line as much as he had for the first person to cross the line. He is terribly missed, we can all say that. He was a man of such great character and class that, and he just made you laugh. He was fun to be with.
He was very irreverent. He couldn't stand phoniness of any kind, which I like that. He was very proud to be Irish. We shared that connection. And just a loyal guy. He was able to connect with kids in so many ways. I think that kids could sense his sincerity when he really did want to help them, whether running, nutrition, or just helping them to mature. So it was a gift. I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes I look down the hall and I think I see him there down by room 217. On a personal level, I missed him so much. I miss his sense of humor, but I feel it. I feel his spirit very strongly. Yeah, definitely.
So he really kind of showed me around, gave me an idea of the culture, and also gave me a feeling of how special St. Peter Marian was. Definitely he was a confidant to a lot of students who were having difficulties in their own life, gave excellent advice to them. He also, you know, the kids that are tightly wound, he allowed them to kind of grow and come outside of themselves and not take themselves too seriously.
I met Mr. Kirk when I was in high school. I was a sophomore and he was a freshman. And I knew Mr. Kirk. That's 1968 I met Mr. Kirk. Kevin Kirk loved St. Peter Marian. He loved the kids. He loved the institution. He loved what he did. It showed in everything he did here with the kids. He was a tremendous teacher. He was a tremendous coach, a tremendous role model, a tremendous friend. There's nothing about the man that is superficial. There's nothing about the man that people had any doubts about. You knew where you stood with Kevin Kirk. He was a man of integrity. He was a man of honesty. He just was one of the pillars of the school. He was one of the foundations of the school. You know, I want to add this. As you know, or may not know, I'm retiring at the end of the year. And one of the reasons why I am retiring is because right now, thank God, my health is good. I feel pretty good. And I want to be able to enjoy my retirement while I still have my health, because so many people like Mr. Kirk, they left us too early. So his death had a profound impact on me personally and professionally. We have a plaque. It's going to be here at St. Peter Marian's in Guardian Way, and it'll be here for forever. So they don't make him like Mr. Kirk anymore. Okay, they broke the mold with Mr. Kirk. So